Hello everyone, welcome back to Dr. JP classes. I hope you all are fine. Friends, previously we had discussed about different types of curriculum, that is subject center curriculum, learner center curriculum. You can watch those video. I shall provide the link of those video in the description box. If you are new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon to get notification when new videos are uploaded. So coming back to today's class. Today's class is on experience center curriculum. In this video, we will learn introduction, meaning of experience center curriculum, definition. Experience center curriculum focuses on keys to experience center curriculum, importance of experience center curriculum, experience center curriculum design, merits for experience center curriculum, demerits of experience center curriculum, then subject center curriculum versus experience center curriculum, the role of the teacher, then conclusion. This video covers all the aspects of learner center curriculum. So friends, watch it till the end. At first, introduction. Life has boundless experience. Experience is the end product of activity. In every activity, we get experience and it is the unlimited. In our life, we get unlimited experience. An individual is active throughout his life as he is always to respond to various stimuli in his physical and social environment. In our life, we come to contact with the physical and social environment. We are all the time adjustment in our environment. In the process of interaction, we gain experience. Every moment, human or child gain experience. From experience, we learn and modify our behavior. From the experience, we modify our behavior. We learn something from our experience. Therefore, education is termed as reconstruction of experience. Education means the reconstruction of experience. In the field of curriculum, various experiences are to be taken into account for a suitable educational system. To create a suitable educational environment, educational system, in the field of curriculum, experience play important role. Through experience, child learn the lesson of life and become active in his day-to-day program. Ability to know the nature and problems of real world and face them effectively. Through the experience, the child know the nature and problem of the real world and face that problem effectively. Then meaning of experience-centered curriculum. The experience-centered curriculum refers to how the child responds to, engage with or learns from the events, people, materials and social or emotional environment of the classroom. An experience-centered curriculum gives rich and varied experience of knowledge, skills, attitude and appreciation. The experience-centered curriculum give importance to the development of knowledge, skill, attitude and appreciation of the learner. It means a series of educative experiences which grow out of people's need, interests and purposes. The experience-centered curriculum based on the people's needs, interests and purposes, and it is also known as experiential curriculum, helps to understand easily and acquires lasting knowledge, values and attitude. Through the experiential curriculum, the child understands the subject matter easily and acquiring the knowledge, values and attitude that is long lasting. Learners through direct and indirect experience from the life situation. The learner get experience through the direct and indirect experience. Direct experience. The child learns directly when he actively participates in teaching learning situation. When the child participates in teaching learning situation, the child gains knowledge directly. While organizing picnic, excursion and working in laboratory, the child learns. The child also gets direct experience while the educational institution organizing picnic, excursion, indirect experience. Sometimes we learn from different sources. The sources may be newspaper, radio, television and others. The child gets knowledge indirectly. The child also gets knowledge indirectly, that is from newspaper, radio, television and other. These are the second hand information but true. Then definition. Kothari Commission recommendation. According to the Kothari Commission, work experience should be a necessary part of the curriculum at all the level of education. At the all level of education, whether primary, secondary or higher education, work experience should be necessary and it is also a part of the curriculum. Then experience centered curriculum is not interested in knowledge alone. It makes students to get involved in skill development also. If we want to develop the skill of the students, the experience centered curriculum is necessary. Experience centered curriculum is part of our education system. The experience centered curriculum not only provides knowledge to the student, it also develops the skill of the students. According to John Dewey, education should commence with the experience learners already possess when they enter the school, and the learner already possess some experiences when they enter into the school. Experience was the essentially starting point for all further learning. For further learning or further knowledge, experience play important role. Child exists in a personal world of experience. In every child has a personal experience and the child exists in a personal world of experience. Regarding the experience of the learner, John Dewey says, when a child returns from school, should not tell its mother that I learned this or that today, but should say, today I had this new experience. If it described that way, I will consider it as good learning. Here, John Dewey says, if the child come to the home and said to his mother, he or she get some experience, that is the true learning, and it is considered as a good learning. Here, John Dewey says, the experience something is more important than the learn something, and experience is considered as a good learning. If the child gets some experience, that is considered as a good learning. Hence, school curriculum should contain relevant experience and provide opportunity for sharing the views and give importance to the learning by doing method. Then course learning cycle. Course learning cycle basically based on the 4 stages, that is concrete observation or feeling, reflective observation, that is watching, abstract conceptualization, that is thinking, experimentation, that is doing. At first, concrete experience. The learner actively experiment with a concept. Here the learner to do an experiment with their concept. Then reflective observation. The learner consciously reflect back on the experience. The concrete experience followed by the next stages, that is reflective observation. At this stage, the learner consciously reflects back on that experience. The learner gets new ideas and modify existing ideas based on the reflection arising from the reflective observation stage. Then thinking, that is abstract conceptualization. The learner attempt to generalize a model of what is experienced. Here the learner modify the ideas that he get from the surroundings. Then active experimentation. The learner applies the model to new experiment. Here the learner do something or apply the model what he learned previously. He use that knowledge. Here the David Kolb says that the learner enter the cycle at any stage, and this type of cycle based on the logical sequence. Then experience centered curriculum focuses on this type of curriculum is given by pragmatists. The pragmatists give importance to the practical application and they give importance to the thinking about the problem, and this type of curriculum focuses on pragmatic idea. In this type of curriculum is mainly stress on learner's experience. In this type of curriculum is mainly stresses on learner experiences. It is same as activity centered and the learning by doing device is used for this curriculum. This type of curriculum is same as the activity centered curriculum and give importance to learning by doing method. The experience centered curriculum establishes the relationship between school and society. This type of curriculum give importance to the relationship between school and society. Society also play important role in the development of the education system, and school also play important role to transmit values, beliefs and attitude that are important to society. Learning outside the classroom contributes significantly to raising standards and improving people's personal, social and emotional development. So the experience center curriculum give importance to the establishes the relationship between the school and the society. Experience in fact is the product of the activity process. They get experience while participating in the process of learning. The students gain experience when they are participate in the teaching learning process, and it implies the series of purposeful experience which grows from people's need, interest and purposes. This type of experience that help the students to develop their interest, the experience should be purposeful. Here experience is a individual is the starting point of learning. The experience generally personal, and that experience help the student to get knowledge and understanding. Then keys to experience centered curriculum. Working in group to solve problems and present answers. The experience centered curriculum help the learner to work in groups. The teacher provide learner to choose from various activity. Choice is given to the student. The number of activity provided to the students, and the student choose from that activities according to their interest, ability, need. The activities such as teaching, feeling, imaging, constructing, relating, etc., and experiencing content in real life situations either in or out of the classroom. The content of experience centered curriculum that is related to the real life situation either in or out of the classroom. Then merits of experience centered curriculum. Experience centered curriculum is based on interest, ability and experience of the learner. Therefore, they can completely psychological in nature. This curriculum is very flexible because of the different experience the learner gets in different circumstances. It helps the learner in social environment, help the learner for personal, social and emotional development, and the learner use that experience in different situations, in different field, in different circumstances. This curriculum helps to develop the mental and cognitive faculty of a learner. The learner comes in direct contact in life situation. It helps to solve the social problem of child. This curriculum, teacher and learner adjust in physical environment. The experience center curriculum frame in such a way that teacher and learner adjust in physical environment. This curriculum helps the learner to establish a good relationship between a teacher, a school and a society. The experience center curriculum provide an environment that creates good relationship between a teacher, a school and a society. These are the following demerits of experience centered curriculum. More emphasis and activity based learning, therefore it is time taking. The student involved in different activity, it is more time taking. It demands highly experienced and qualified teachers. The experience centered curriculum demand experienced and qualified teacher. It does not suit for all kind of teachers. It is not possible to all the teacher teach through the experience center curriculum. Knowledge of all topics cannot be imparted through experience center curriculum. In the experience center curriculum, the activity based learning play important role. So all the topic cannot be imparted through the experience center curriculum. Experience center curriculum useful for lower classes. The experience center curriculum basically useful for the lower class. It is a burden for both teacher and the student. This curriculum can be seen only in play school and kindergarten. Because of the experience center curriculum useful for the lower class, so it is only seen in play school and the kindergarten. This type of curriculum is not so useful for secondary and higher classes. Then subject center curriculum versus experience center curriculum. The subject center curriculum give importance to subject, but the experience center curriculum give importance to the experience. The subject center curriculum involves around the subject. In the experience center curriculum centered on learners. subject-centered curriculum, subject matter is invariably selected and organized before the teaching learning process, but in the experience-centered curriculum, usually learners during the teaching learning process select and organize the subject matter cooperatively. Here in the experience-centered curriculum, the learner organize and select the subject matter. The subject-centered curriculum stresses the teaching of facts, imparting of information, but the experience-centered curriculum stresses the practical aspects. The experience-centered curriculum give importance to the activity method or playway method. So, experience-centered curriculum stresses on the practical aspects of life. The subject-centered curriculum normally isolated from life, but experience-centered curriculum usually correlated with life. Subject-centered curriculum, there is little correlation of subject, but in experience-centered curriculum, there is a lot of correlation of subject. The subject-centered curriculum is very rigid and uniform in nature, but experience-centered curriculum is very flexible. It is subject to change and caters to individual difference and give importance to the individual difference, and it is basically based on the psychological principle. At last conclusion, the concept of experience-centered curriculum is not synonymous with either child-centered curriculum or teacher-centered curriculum. The experience-centered curriculum is that which gives verified experience of knowledge, skills, attitude and appreciation. This type of curriculum gives importance to the mental and cognitive development of the learner ability to understand the matter and the thinking, reasoning power of the learner developed. If we give importance to the experience-centered curriculum, thinking, reasoning power of the learner developed and the learner ability to understand, ability to create and solve different problems that arise in their day-to-day life. The experience-centered curriculum also develops certain social qualities like cooperation, sympathy, love, belongingness. This type of curriculum helps the learner to have all-round development. At last, we can say that the experience-centered curriculum give importance to the mental and cognitive development of the learner and also develop the creative power of the learner, that is ability to create and ability to solve different problems. And this type of curriculum is quite beneficial for the development of the 21st century learning skills. Nowadays, importance is given to development of the 21st century learning skill, that is development of the critical thinking power of the learner, problem solving, reasoning, creativity, collaboration and communication power of the students. For that purpose, experience-centered curriculum is quite beneficial for nowadays. That's all for today's video. Friends, if you want to know anything more about any topic related to education, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. So friends, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe my channel. Have a nice day. Stay tuned.